Welcome to the next part of the series.
So in this step, we are going to see how we can do the integration of Hugging Face models with the LangChain framework. We are going to invoke those models to get the response. If you visit the Hugging Face website, you can see we have different models for different sort of tasks present here. Say for image to text conversion, and then image to video, etc.
Let's begin by installing the Hugging Face library. Also, let's install the Hugging Face Hub in order to make the API calls to models.
You will be requiring Hugging Face token as well.
So if you visit the website there under the settings, you have something called as access tokens, so you can create your access token here. Now let's begin by creating the Hugging Face endpoint. It is essentially important to make the API calls to the models. So also on the Hugging Face website,
we can see there are different pricing options. So we are going to use the free one
because we have to just make some limited requests.
From LangChain Hugging Face import.
Hugging Face endpoint.
Here I am going to make use of this model.
So it's basically a chatbot.
If you want to see how it responds, you can check this Inference API section here.
So let's say, how are you? And if I click on send, it says it doesn't have any emotions.
So it cannot give us the correct answer.
Okay, so let's copy this thing. And let's give the ID for this model.
And then let's specify the variable LLM.
So let's call the endpoint here. And this endpoint function takes some parameters.
So first let's give the repo ID, which is the ID here. Then we're going to give the max length. Let's give it to 100. It's the maximum content that can be accessed at once.
And then let's give the temperature. So it's used for the calibration purposes.
Essentially the kind of probability that what's going to come next.
So let's give it something like 0.6.
And then let's provide the Hugging Face token. So we have already copied the Hugging Face token into our environment file.
We are simply going to make a call here, and we are going to fetch that from our environment file.
So after this gets executed successfully,
we can invoke the LLM model and give our query string.
So the chatbot is actually going to provide a response here.
Finally, you can see the result that we are seeing on the screen.